Hey everybody, my name is Wolven or Wolvenite. If you here right now is my socials. If you'd like to follow me on any of those, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank y'all so much for checking out these videos and always being there and checking out, just whatever vibe I'm going through. Here is also make sure to like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it if you like to see more. And hope you enjoy the video. All right, bye everybody. Enjoy the video.
All right, to the courtroom for the last time in this episode.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is it, Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Ah! What's the big deal? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Oh! What are you doing? Sorry. I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge? Right. Good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Wow, pal. Oh, she shot Gumshoe too.
Whoa, pal! What's gotten into that girl? Or, sorry, what's gotten into that girl?
Detective Gumshoe.
Morning, Mr. Edgeworth?
Good morning. How did it go, Detective?
Have no fear. As promised, I captured a runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired.
Actually, out of the shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good.
Yogi said he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it.
My birthday. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, your birthday's going to be mentioned a lot in this.
Oh, I know.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Dut, dut, dut. The prosecution is ready.
Right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence.
Understood.
Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well. Miss Von Karma, your opening statement?
Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's effort, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Wow, that's a first. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness, why did you run away yesterday?
Objection! The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony. Why I left court?
I'm really sorry about Liz leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is.
Okay. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his real name. Yanni Yogi, you're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Alright, I'm just gonna press him on everything, because why not? Hold it! I call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger.
Objection! Now, Mr. White, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony.
He sure seemed relaxed. In fact, they both do, Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. Objects, hold it. Then why did you leave?
Objection! He was just about to say bye. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking?
If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. Hold it. Food?
Well, Polly is a gourmand, you see. She only eats those high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown.
But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack?
Well... I kinda got lost, you see. Objection! The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was only on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that. I see. So he was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. Hold it. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Then how could you have known that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are.
Objection! The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he is lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible.
I'm glad you come to your senses, Mr. White. Very well, witness. Please continue.
Hold it. How can you say you've had no motive? I say you do. You've had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Objection! Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. White. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said that he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor.
Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name. It's Yanni Yogi. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident. It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. What does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Objection! Tisk, tisk, tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. White. This man, this witness, Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the courts? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more. The witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here and right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Johnny Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file from Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Well, why?
The witness has no fingerprints,
What? What?
which
No
would just make it
fingerprints?
more obvious.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant.
Ugh.
I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep.
What? Yogi, you
Damn good memory, I guess.
you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide for your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove has it. Just saliva test him. No.
I just did an ad.
Okay. Dang ads.
3-minute ad too. Holy crap. If you want to go on, you can.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, what will you do now, Mr. Wright? It seems that this case has been decided. No. No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it in like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no other way. Who can testify as to who this witness is? No one. Nick, what are we going to do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, Thank you for follow, Divine. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to... Your Honor? The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up on my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot. Order. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Objection. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yes. Let the parrot take the stand. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence. Except... Welcome back. Except the parrot. Also, welcome in, Divine. Thank you for a follow. At least, I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. Well, this should be fun. Interrogating a parrot.
What?
That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name. The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Ahem. Very well. Witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us. Who is your owner?
Hello.
All right then. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well. Begin your cross-examination. Right. What are you gonna do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? I'm gonna press this parrot. Hold it. Witness. You can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right. What do I say? What's your name? Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly, what's your name?
Polly, what?
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot's name is Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Of course it does. Yes, it does.
Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity?
Tipsy, thank you for the raid. Welcome in.
Welcome, Tipsy.
Welcome in, raiders. How was Silent Hill F? If anyone needs to do a post-stream self-care, then please do so. Tipsy, thank you for raid. It was good? Hell yeah. Hopefully I can play Silent Hill F soon. We're currently in the middle of the last court drama for this episode. We're trying to prove Edgeworth's innocence right now. Erica's helping me voice characters at the moment.
Then show us this proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Right now we're also interrogating a parrot. Just in case you need like context, this is how far this case has gone. We're interrogating a parrot. Are you lurking? No problem, Tipsy. Make sure to eat dinner and take care. Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... I just want to make sure... Wasn't he in here? Yanni Yogi, memory loss, after his rants, fiance... Ooh, this. Take that. The DO6 case file?
Objection! That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then? Show us or stop wasting our time.
Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where is this file, the information connected to this parent's name? It's in the suspect data. I just read that shit. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed sewer slide. See? Indeed. It does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly. Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed sewer slide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible.
Objection! Pah! A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix.
Hey!
Pah! Well, Mr. Phoenix, right? Does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé?
She's only 7 years old. Indeed.
Oh shit, I missed that.
Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we could just get one more piece of evidence. Right, but what? Very well. Witness, you may continue. Continue what? Hold it. Witness, you're here to speak, so you must speak to me.
Frankly, I can't believe that you're speaking to the parrot.
Well, I guess we should try to get some more information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi.
Hello. Show the parrot the parrot.
I thought about it, to be honest. Like, this
What's
is
your-
this is you, right?
Yeah.
Objection. The witness's statement is okay. Never mind. I was like, the parrot is clearly wrong against the parrot. Okay, that's fine. Hold it.
Is that
What?
the only thing? Or...
I think so. What do I say? Wait. What's the safe number? Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe. Huh? The safe? Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what was the name to the safe in the shack?
One, 2, 2, 8. What? 1, 2, 2, 8. What?
My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker? Actually, it does, Your Honor. That's why I had her say it.
Ha! Ridiculous. How can that number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link these numbers to the caretaker's true identity?
Like that.
The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case?
Mr. Wright, where in this file is something related to the safe number? It's the case summary. It's on the case summary page. The case summary? I'm glad you can read, Judge. Good job. Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident? December 28th. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Ah, he used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
Objection! Ha! That is not tangible proof. I set my ATM's card number to 0001 because I'm number 1.
I'm writing that down.
Same. This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing!
That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
This is mere coincidence. That's all.
True. That is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. Round 2, man. Witness, tell us your name. Oh,
Objection! Wait! This witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay.
oh, my man's stance changed up.
Oh. I've accomplished what I've wanted to do. I'm done.
Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. Hi, Vixen. Thank you for the daily herb. I appreciate you. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
Order! Order! Yanni Yogi. So it was you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death?
Dot dot dot. Yes, it was me. I did it.
Oh, we got a confession.
Dot dot dot. They put me on witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook.
Welcome back, Lily.
So, I pretended to have brain damage.
Also, I hope you're good, Vixen. Glad to see you as always.
I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiance, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, that was it. I got buffering.
Oh, that's okay.
Finally a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
We got a confession at least.
Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
And the defendant Miles Edgeworth is...
Innocent. In this case, at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? Yes. There are very few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of the suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant Mr. Miles Edgeworth not guilty.
Yes! I win.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Objection.
Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means no. Edgeworth? Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi has killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick, Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad. Uh-oh, what do I do? Objection! The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst.
Objection! Didn't something like this yesterday happen too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
That would be Larry.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. No! Edward, why? Why are you doing this?
God, this is annoying me so much. It's two different cases.
For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me. Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations run out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Pah! It's obvious. We hold the trial right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
Oh. I think I would like to take a 5-minute reset. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Ah, Edgeworth, why? This shit was in the bag. I'm sorry, right? I just wasted all your effort. You fucking did.
I'm sorry. Should have been sorry 10 minutes ago. Mr. Edgeworth, I don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad?
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective, but it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. You sound like speaking for someone else. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
This is crazy. Just crazy.
Nick? What are you doing? Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case? For what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
Huh? What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right
I'll be
here.
back in about 2 minutes, okay?
Okay. It's right here in the court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. Edgeworth, you ain't escaping my innocent plea, boy. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna found you not guilty whether you like it or not. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections? Nope, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct.
Okay,
Then,
I'm back.
welcome back.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please. The DL6 incident. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. There was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. And until now you thought this memory was a dream? We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events.
Ah, the same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please? Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth, I'm going to press you so hard, you might like it. Hold
Yeah,
it.
that guy will like it.
Oh yeah, especially if Edgeworth's doing it. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day? I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma won the prosecuting attorney. Mr. Von
Wait, what?
Karma? You were handling that case?
It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
That was when Mr. Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. Yeah, so Von Karma and Edgeworth's dad were on the DL6 case, and Von Karma
okay,
won.
never mind. I got confused because I thought it was Robert Heyman, but that was the actual other one. Okay.
Yeah. Hold it. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in the elevator? Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed and no one came to help. Hold it. What did you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in that corner. But then... Hold it. What was it? A pistol. I assumed it was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster.
And you picked it up. What happened next?
Hold it. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked.
So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi?
I was in a daze. Hold it. The gun fired once? Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream. The scream? Hold it. To this day? Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live. There it is. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. I don't know what it means. I better find out and quick. Okay, so there's obviously something with that last statement. So I'm gonna go to the last statement and then I'm gonna review the evidence. Because I have new evidence. Okay.
Oh.
What?
Uh.
The photo? Yeah, I noticed it
Yeah.
too. There's a hole in the window. Not from inside the elevator. What is this one? Elevator to play oxygen. No clues are found in the scene. One bullet found in the heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. So actually, there was another bullet. But I don't know if that's the one that they want me to do though.
I mean, why? We're talking about one's fired. I don't want to say too much because it might. I don't want to think it's a case, but
No, I'm gonna present, because this is a single gunshot, then a scream. I'm gonna present
Okay.
the file because it says it shot twice.
okay.
It was
That makes sense.
on, yeah, the victim data. Objection! Oh, it was the right one. Let's go. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't see. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
Objection! You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony?
The victim data. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot?
Objection! Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when the second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident.
That makes no fucking sense.
There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with the incident.
What?
Lies.
I see. You do have a point. Mr. Wright? The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case? I do. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible.
Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright, show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second fire of the pistol is related to this incident? Part of me wants to show the photo because
That's my thought too.
Because if you see in the photo, there's a bullet hole from the elevator, but he's already on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And if we're deducing that when Miles threw the pistol, the bullet just went off anywhere. So that means the first bullet didn't hit. So that means the second bullet that came from the elevator door was the real bullet. Yeah, I got it. Look at this photograph.
Look at this photograph.
This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So, let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired? Where? Judge, use your fucking eyes. Your Honor, please get a clue. Show the judge the contradiction in the photo. It's literally right here. Take that. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see. A bullet hole in the door. Yes, Judge, your eyes. Okay, Erica. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. But Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stopped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. The case summary that's on page 1. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. That second bullet has never been found. Ah, but I have the bullet. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter, the whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Order! I will have order! Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet was was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. So, all we have is a single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. I praise the judge for his wisdom on this matter. Oh, how did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick, if the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought the 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it, I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think that it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick.
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention?
Yes, I did. Oh no. He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now?
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I should be saying. But my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
Mr. Wright, I do have an objection.
Your Honor.
I object.
Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, Nick. I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh no. It must exist. The second bullet. What? What did you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist? But where? Someone took it.
It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers, Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet, it existed.
What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It just, someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
But who?
The murderer.
The murderer?
Then tell us, just who is this murderer? I'm still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet, but why?
Huh?
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet?
The murderer had to find it. Of course there was a need. That's why they took it. Bah! What reason could they have had? Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them is the bullet would be proof. Maybe they thought that the bullet would be used as proof? True. It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Huh? Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired? Oh, right.
Mr. Wright, have you really thought this through? I'm going to have to penalize you.
This isn't going so well.
Fine. The murderer didn't need it.
Why would the murderer have spent time to look for a stray bullet? I haven't gotten a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. Had to take it? The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. So I was right in my original assumption. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but the murderer had to take the bullet. Had to? Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Well, for instance what? Maybe the bullet hit the murderer? The bullet hit the murderer. Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? I mean, it's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's what really happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving one bullet at the scene of the crime. Yes, I guess that's how it would work, yeah. But there's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unarmed. Well, that would mean the murderer came from outside, yeah. The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the man inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it. Deny it. No one involved with this incident was wounded. There was no murder. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick? Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Which would mean it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. Oh man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you had indicated that the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? I'm gonna say it now. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. What? Von Karma. Von Karma? You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor, the one standing right over there? Bah. You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring that doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Nick, let's find out who his doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He's probably didn't undergo surgery. I would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. I mean, you can. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere. But where? Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... Do I use this? Or do I use this? I feel like it's this. Or maybe it's the photo. I'll try both. What exactly is that? Sorry. Judge, if you would. Damn. Is it actually the bullet? Shoot. Is this one of those things where it's like I can't prove it, but then I prove it later? Fired 3 times. Oh, about to say Misty face photo. That'd be funny. Oh. I'll say this is my last chance, but it's like maybe I'll pull this up later. But it's like I thought the photo would do it. Because the angle. But maybe it's the pistol itself. Because he was fired 3 times. Or I don't want to overthink it though, that's the problem. Well, now I want to be like really careful. Which is very annoying now that I think about it. Oh, I don't want to lose and have to go all the way back through again. That would be awful. Wait a minute. We have a metal detector. We could just use it on him. It would find the bullet. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean... I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. I was about to say, wait, if it's not here, then it's probably still in him. We just put the metal detector on him and beep at him. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm going to run this over you and see what we find. Oh? We sweating now? I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you? I got you sweating now. Order! 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 Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy, but you was fine with it earlier. The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. I've met the use of the metal detector. Miss Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. Aha! Gotcha. It reacted. Something's in his right shoulder. The bullet! Well, well. Mr. Von Karma? You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen, and so I remained silent. Huh? Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I. But Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence. That's because you took all of it out of the records room yesterday. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close, one day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof. What? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. Take that. That's a bullet? Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings? You may recall the term, it came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet and solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? All right then. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Get away. Get away from my father. Ugh. It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed. Mr. Von Karma? Edgeworth. Only you would dare defy me. So it was you. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death, death. 15 years earlier. Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of an error. I never thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth. It was a shock like none I'd ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court record room. I must have wandered in there without thinking why I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button and nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge. What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant Miles Edgeworth not guilty for real this time. That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh, finally. I almost lost it there. I was like, wait, metal detector. We never use this. Nick, we did it. Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed. I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close though. Yeah, I was literally on my last life. I was sure we had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. So, it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you. I see. The thank you, right. You're welcome? I think you could have done better than that. Sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there. Whoa! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Woo. I feel foolish. Don't worry. Take it with a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey, y'all. Lotta. Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Thank y'all very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you gonna do now, Lotta? Who, me? Well, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that hot dog guy from the park? Huh? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Kiance. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that coming. Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual from you. Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Huh? Oh yeah, thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah? What's up? That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Oh, what a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly? No, Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth at school? 38? No. No! Larry, it was you? Why are you so surprised about, right? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money just lying there, and the rest is history. I was never good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right, you might not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I know. Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this is sure an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth? You should have told me! Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death! The death sentence for both of you! Man, if only I'd known I would have become a prosecutor. The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. Want to switch, right? Hey y'all, line up, I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time, let's go. And after that, dinner on me. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. The 29th at 5:02 a.m. Oh, that's pretty early. Oh, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5? Maybe I should go back to sleep. Huh? What's this? A letter? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Miss Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you, but I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Goodbye? What time is it? The first trains for the mountains have already left. To the station. I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick? Maya! So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Hold it! Wait! What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, but only her voice, but still. It was at that very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? That's right. It was this bullet. Take that. A bullet? Von Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DLC 6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. Ugh, excuse me. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay. I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. So, this is it. See you soon, Maya. Thanks, Nick. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. Say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Yay! We technically beat the game! Hey pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Woo, Detective Gumshoe. Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Huh. Nick, haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call... Alright, she's in Hawaii now, huh? So it's like a recap of everybody, I guess. Who? Right? Yeah, I remember him. I heard he's busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. Yeah, you sure taught me everything. I'm sure you did. Phoenix Wright? Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that Avedant for, yes. As you should know, I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Well, someone's looking for me. They're asking around everyone. Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright? Ah, yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. You just always repeats the same shit. Always talking about lemons. Why? Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know there's a... Good God, why she gotta talk so damn fast? I'm trying to voice character here. So I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Edgeworth a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public till the show's over. I don't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know. So technically the next case is a tacked on DLC case. Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounded like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She said she can't buy them where she is. I wonder what kind of place she's living at anyway. Dun, 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 dun. Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk about Pink Princess, alright. But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day. Yeah, I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It was kind of a shot for a boy my tender age. Man, it was such a heartfelt ending. Yeah, I remember right. That lawyer guy. Huh, me? I've been training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. Can we see the photo? I need to see the photo, please. Oh look, there's Mia over there too.